out of the tri-state. You're seeing delays from Roosevelt Road to the ramp west on 290 as crews just finished cleaning up an earlier issue with a semi. It had a shifted load on that ramp. Looks like the ramp is fully back open. Further north, still seeing some delays from the Irving Park Road to the Irving Park Toll Plaza because of Gapers, that box truck crash. Rest of Illinois tollways are looking pretty good. Still a delay, I-80 on the eastbound side, still pretty heavy from Humboldt over to Larkin. Earlier crash with the Plains River Bridge involving a semi is now clear, so those lanes are back open in Joliet. West on I-80, just a tap of the brakes as you pass US 30. On the Edens inbound, 21 minutes from Lake Cook to the junction, no outbound delays. The Kennedy inbound traffic is jammed up from Foster all the way down to the Hubbard Tunnel, and so you're checking in at 49 minutes from O'Hare into downtown. It is a 31-minute trip to get in from the junction. The outbound side of the Kennedy, 15 to Montrose, and just 21 minutes out to O'Hare. You're just seeing delays from the Burn interchange out to the Hubbard Street Tunnel. On the Eisenhower inbound, we're looking now at 53 minutes from the Jane Addams into the Burn interchange, 35 from Manheim. The outbound side of 290, just some slowing from 355 to past Easterfield. Roadwork is the culprit there. The Stevenson inbound 35 minutes from 355 and 27 minutes from the Tri-State. Outbound time.
Test alert. Test alert.
Crossing's a couple minutes slower. Outbound Dan Ryan, we had a rollover crash on the extra end of 75th Street. Looks like it may be already cleared up. On I-57, the inbound side slowing from 127 to past 119 where we had a report of a crash. Keno Lane, 18 minutes from I-80 into the Dan Ryan. The Bishopport is A-OK. DuSable Lakeshore Drive, no northbound delays southbound Slow Jackson Roosevelt because of roadwork in the left lane in Grant Park today. Traffic sponsored by the Chicago Roofing Council. Hey, Chicago, we all need a checkup once in a while, including the roofing system on your business. If it's time to check on your roof, call the Chicagoland Roofing Council, Chicago's roofing professionals serving Chicagoland, Northern Illinois, and Southern Wisconsin. Learn more at ChicagoRoofing.org. Next traffic, 1028, News Radio 105.9 WBDM. Back with the forecast for the rest of today. Mostly sunny and pleasant. A high approaching 80. Then tonight, clear and comfortable. Lows ranging from 50 in some of the coolest inland suburbs to 64 along the lakefront. Right now, we have 68 degrees at O'Hare and Midway, mostly sunny, 69 degrees at the lakefront. Naperville, sunny skies, 67, going up to 80. Markets are lower. The Dow is down 475 points. The NASDAQ is down 379. The S&P 500 is down 78. It's
what I think will be a very interesting show at the Tivoli Theater on the investigation into the mass shooting on a CTA Blue Line train. 4 people who were found dead in a Blue Line train in Forest Park early yesterday morning. We'll have much more on this story coming up at 10:31. A new marijuana dispensary could light up far northwest right now. In the swing states, Donald Trump in the last week has actually been...
Download the Prize Picks app today and use the code PLANTE, P-L-A-N-T-E, and get $50 credit instantly when you play just $5. All you have to do is play $5, you get a $50 credit. That code PLANTE, P-L-A-N-T-E, on Prize.
That is, RFK Jr. said he was going to run with him, and so that's moved the needle slightly. On a mission right now to accomplish that feat.
This is a required monthly test of the emergency alert system for the Yellowstone operational area.
This is the National Weather Service Office in Missoula. The preceding signal was a test of the weather radio station West XL 25's public warning system. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers can be automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed to the next available weather day. Professional this broadcast, and especially the weather alarm, will vary at any single unit. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. To provide the most consistent and dependable warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for hazard the new radio warning device. We now return to normal programming. 11 a.m. Receivers are normally conducted.
Until you talk
Fine breath.
The civil authorities have issued a required monthly test for all of Minnesota beginning at 1:42 p.m. and ending at 2:42 p.m. This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations, and if it's not, he is partial to everybody because he knows everybody is ultimately poor. All right, let's go to the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This test is from the Minnesota Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. Gas stations in your area. If this has been an actual emergency, such as a tornado, official messages will have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This test is from the Minnesota Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management.
An older woman, married with 5 children.
And they said, oh, this was a malign Russian influence. Now, look, I'm not saying that that's a good thing, but the idea that would have to be the most successful.
Has resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau.
We try 3 ideas each.
The civil authorities have issued a required monthly test for all of Minnesota beginning at 1:42 p.m. and ending at 2:42 p.m. This is a coordinated monthly test of the broadcast stations in your area. If this had been an actual emergency, such as a tornado, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. This test is from the Minnesota Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Management. This is only a test, no action required.
Depends child to child, individual.
Homes and so on and so forth. So the quarterback is a powerful guy, not only with his play, but I just think in the presence.
This is a test of the Fargo operational area of the North Dakota Emergency Alert System. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This test is now concluded. This is a test area of the North Dakota Emergency Alert System. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This test is now concluded.
Now it's up to Bismarck to do their magic. They still have yet to do theirs. So we'll see what they do here.
Scooping out the muck and the mud and the dirt and using your hands too, getting filthy dirty. Then you try to put it in a trash bag, but the trash bag isn't really open. And so you're like fighting to get to the open part, and then you miss. And then it falls down, then you got to clean it up there. And if it got on the house, then you got to clean up the house. It's just not the best job. But there's a permanent solution. It's called Leaf Filter. And right now, when you go to leaffilter.com/Hannity, you can save 30% off your entire purchase. And the best thing is, this is a permanent solution. And every installation has a free inspection, estimate, lifetime guarantee. And before they even install Leaf Filter, a Leaf Filter trusted pro is going to clean out, realign, seal your gutters to make sure they're in the best shape before they install Leaf Filter. Anyway, schedule for your free inspection, 30% off your entire purchase, leaffilter.com/Hannity. That's a free inspection up to 30% off Leaf, L-E-A-F filter, .com/Hannity. And you get extra discounts if you're senior or military. We'll continue.
Gas prices through the ceiling. Ridiculous food shortages. And a
chocolate chip. We got all the latest news and updates for you right here on the Sean Hannity Show.
News Radio 600, Kogo.
Kogo real-time traffic sponsored by Superstar Car Wash. West 78 at Emerald, overturned crash blocking the right lane. You're stopping at Civic Center. It's affecting the eastbound side of the 78. South 805 slowing the Hoya Village Drive to Governor. There's a hit-and-run crash off to the side, South 805 El Cajon Boulevard. Mark Zegan, Kogo traffic.
Unbelievable savings at Superstar Car Wash. Lock in unlimited car washes for just $15 a month with our Clean Plan. Available at any of our California locations.
The emergency alert system.
There you go. Station grabbing time. That's 600.
They get molested, become infected by adult offenders that are...
This is the required monthly test of the San Diego County Emergency...
It's CAP originated. $1,000. $11.30.
Misericordia, díganle a la operadora, yo quiero rezar la...
County Emergency Operations Center. If this had been an actual emergency, official...
little bit by little bit, you know, being, it's baby steps, right?
Yeah.
And just getting...
See, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes...
12:10.
They're awesome possums. Awesome. Our God is good.
My hands wrapped tightly around the disordered attachments in my life because those...
has enlightened me. I'm going to tell you, I did not know where we were going to be going with the show.
Solomon's case. There couldn't have been all of those marriages political.
The fives, something we haven't seen for a long time. If that sky-high rate is killing you or you need to get cash out of your home equity, now is the time to take action. Or listen, we're seeing homeowners take 50, 75, 200 grand or more out of their equity and wiping out that high interest debt with an average savings of $850 per month. Bottom line, your home value is way up and mortgage rates have come way down, making this a great time to act. Call today for a 30-second rate quote. Do it now, and you can even skip your next 2 mortgage payments. 619-207-43.
Thank you so much, Dave. We're going to take Laura in Philadelphia.
I believe that it would be easier for them.
777-77-73.
Oh, there goes 760.
We need universal background checks. We need to ban assault.
This is the required monthly test of the San Diego County Emergency Alert System. Repeating, this is only a test. This test is coming to you from the San Diego County Emergency Operations Center. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes the required monthly test.
What additional law? I mean, I just think that the smart person waits for a moment before they immediately start spitting politics about it and waxing.
The call of unity, the call for unity that prompted Martin Luther King's response in the letter from a Birmingham.
in a family or civil legal dispute? Small disagreements can escalate quickly, which is why you need someone by your side with experience. The law offices of Veronica M. Aguilar has 34 years of experience in family law and civil litigation.
I'm very inspired by Dr. Martin Luther King's letter from the Birmingham. I think it's very, very eloquent. I think it's very good, very true. I say that also knowing that Dr. Martin Luther King was a man who had feet of clay, and that he had his own carnal failures as well, as everybody knows now. I'm not sure people knew it back then. In other words, he really kind of, in some ways, failed as a pastor, although he did, and as a husband too, frankly. But he was very successful as a activist, and I think his cause, for which he was an activist, was a good cause. So
we're at Substack, and I'll update it there as we get it in. But until that time, nothing's confirmed, and we're praying for the people. In Winder, Georgia, that school district there, 1,900 students in that district, 25 miles.
Man has been found shot dead on the beach. Looks like a suicide. Foyle investigates a suspicious death. If he didn't shoot himself, then somebody else did. And wonders if a captured German spy was involved. I keep up with
Oops. Wrong state.
closer to the truth. What is this about? What he uncovers could destroy his life. You're planning to arrest me? Foyle's war.
Watch live or stream Thursday at 10 on KPBS. I'm Miranda Ezra Dwight. Join me for season 13 of Possible Stretch.
Together than past the 52 toward the 15. I'm Mark Zeke in San Diego traffic.
This report is sponsored by Staples Stores. Staples Hot Deals. You'll find super low prices on hundreds of items for back to school. Right now, 24-pack Crayola crayons and 2-pocket poly folders are just 50 cents each. Save even more with Staples Easy Rewards program. In-store only. Offer ends 9/14, limit 10. Save big on back to school at Staples.
Our 2024 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, just got even more massive.
Just added to the superstar lineup.
The weekend.
A$AP Rocky.
And a special performance by Coldplay's Chris Martin.
You'd have to travel the world to see all of the festivals where these artists are headlining this year.
But there's one place you can see them all together.
iHeartRadio!
Our 2024 iHeartRadio Music Festival in Las Vegas.
The weekend, A$AP Rocky and Coldplay's Chris Martin join a weekend of headliners.
Big Sean,
Camila Cabello, Doja Cat, Dua Lipa, Gwen Stefani, Halsey,
Hosier, Keith Evans, New Kids on the Block,
Paramore,
The Black Crowes, Thomas Rhett,
Victoria Monet.
September 20th and 21st at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas.
Streaming live only on Hulu.
Get your tickets now to be there at AXS.com.
Talk to Mission Fed about how to make your money work harder for you. Visit missionfed.com today.
There you go. Really?
This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
There's 973.
This is the required monthly test of the San Diego County Emergency Alert System. Repeating, this is only a test. This test is coming to you from the San Diego County Emergency Operations Center. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes the required monthly test.
All right, last place, I think we're all going to go with the Patriots in the AFC East.
Crap. That reminds me.
This is the required monthly test of the San Diego County Emergency Alert System. Repeating, this is only a test. This test is coming to you from the San Diego County Emergency Operations Center. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes the required monthly test.
Visit clip.com/sweeps for complete details. Hey, I have a secret. I use super body deodorant because more than just my heart rate steady. Can I get that from my bra wipes under my... Oh, yeah. What if I down there? Yeah, I mean, totally. 4 out of 5 gynecologists would recommend it. So I tried it, and now I get 72 hours of freshness. From my pits to my... Ooh, I love that it's a spray. Me too. And it comes in sticks and creams too. Go get your secret whole body deodorant.
Experience Hendrix. Music's greats perform the music of Jimi Hendrix together live. Kenny Wayne Shepherd, Christone Kingfish Ingram, Zach Wilde, Eric Johnson, Dweezil Zappa, Taj Mahal, Noah Hunt, Chuck Campbell and Calvin Cook, Mato Nachi, Dylan Triplett, Aaron Jones, Henry Brown, October 3rd, the radio show.
Online physician consultation and only available if the physician determines a prescription is appropriate. See website for full details and important safety information.
I want my kids' childhood to be a lot different from mine. My ACEs, adverse childhood experiences, still affect my mental and physical health, even my relationships. ACEs can involve abuse, neglect, growing up around substance use or other trauma. But I'm learning how to heal and live beyond what happened. For us. So can you. To start your healing journey, go to livebeyondca.org.
Want a chance to win your own Healthy Living prize pack? Just go to uncoverhealthyhabits.com and share a video on how your family is practicing healthy living habits at home for your chance to win. Enter now at uncoverhealthyhabits.com. Sweepstakes and prizes provided by iHeartMedia.
Whether you're fly fishing, bottom fishing, net fishing, or just sitting on the water thinking about fishing, remember, a good day in the water starts with everyone wearing a life jacket. Save the ones you love. A message from California State Parks Division of Boating and Waterways.
Mom, meet Sarah.
From first-time Nana moments.
And welcome to Flight 101.
To annual girls trip moments. Your can't-miss moments are worth protecting against RSV. If you're 75 or older, or 60 plus with a chronic condition like asthma, COPD, heart disease, or severe diabetes, you're at higher risk of landing in the hospital from RSV. And there are no prescription RSV treatments. Check eligibility and schedule your RSV vaccine at vaxassist.com.
So where should we go next?
Sponsored by Pfizer.
Seems like there's more identity theft in the news every day.
Another major healthcare breach was reported today, resulting in the exposure of
1 in 4 consumers have been a victim of identity. That's because there are endless places that could accidentally expose you to identity theft, in a breach, or simply by mistake. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it, guaranteed or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year with promo code NEWS at lifelock.com. Terms apply.
To get people excited about Boost Mobile's new nationwide 5G network, we're offering unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month.
Forever.
Even if you have a baby.
Even if your baby has a baby.
Even if you grow old and wrinkly and you start repeating yourself.
Even if you start repeating yourself.
Even if you're on your deathbed and you need to make one last call.
Or text.
Right, or text. The long-lost son you abandoned at birth.
You'll still get unlimited talk, text, and data for just $25 a month with Boost Mobile.
Forever!
After 30 gigabytes, customers may experience slower speeds. Customers will pay $25 a month as long as they remain active on the Boost Unlimited.
This is the required monthly test of the San Diego County Emergency Alert System. Repeating, this is only a test. This test is coming to you from the San Diego County Emergency Operations Center. If this had been an actual emergency, official messages would have followed the alert tone. This concludes the required monthly test.
Shit.
This is a coordinated monthly test of the emergency alert system through broadcast stations in the greater Portland, Vancouver area, including Clackamas, Columbia, Multnomah, and Washington counties in Oregon, and Clark County in Washington. With the cooperation of public safety, broadcasters, and cable operators, this system informs you of events that pose an immediate threat to your life, health, or property. If this had been an actual emergency, official information would have followed the alert tone. This test was originated by Clark Regional Emergency Services Agency in Vancouver, Washington. This concludes this test message.
Alright. That was KOBBDT with the monthly test. I almost completely forgot about Portland because I had it on that calendar way over there. So, yeah. Here we go. Alright, today is Thursday, September 5th. Currently waiting. Nope, there goes Idaho and Northwest.
Was actually able to meet him and what do I do? I thought this was really good. That stands on my mind. This conversation here, one piece of advice for aspiring success is follow your bliss and not to blow it off.
Important information. This test
I could never be able to do that. I could never paint as well as this person, or I could never sing as well as this person. To just do that because it's so inspiring and it just whatever. You're never too old. You just you need to follow your bliss no matter what and share that with other people.
They can have food to eat and water to drink and clothes to wear.
This is a test from the State of Idaho Emergency Alert System. In the event of an emergency, this system would bring you important information. This test was conducted from the Idaho State Communications Center in Meridian, Idaho, and is now concluded.
Alright. There's that. I don't know if I don't know if public television did theirs. Yeah, dudes be having my freaking headphones in, I didn't even hear this thing go off. Okay, first of all, KTGL, I did not know you guys did a fucking weekly right now. I did not know you guys did a fucking... What the fuck? Yeah, the fuck, KTGL. Y'all motherfuckers spooked me. So, thanks a lot. Question is, what time did they send this? Oh, bruh, this was like almost an hour ago. Hello there. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Potentially dangerous weather situations. Specially built receivers can be automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. Tests of the signal and receiver's performance are normally conducted by the National Weather Service between 11 a.m. and noon each Wednesday. If there is a threat of severe weather, the test will be postponed to the next available good weather day. Reception of the, and especially the warning alarm, will vary at any given location. This variability, normally more noticeable at greater distances from the transmitter, can occur even though you are using a good quality receiver in good working order. To provide the most consistent and dependable warning service possible, the warning alarm will be activated for hazardous watches and warnings for the following counties: Missoula, Lake and River Valley. This has been a test of the NOAA radio. We now return to normal programming. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for Kalispell and vicinity today.
This is a test of the emergency alert system, originated by the Arizona Department of Public Safety. If this had been an actual emergency, important information or instructions would have followed the tones you just heard. This concludes this test.
Just gotta wait for the scroll to pop up. KGGL did another weekly test.
Test alert. Test alert.
Oh, and in case you were wondering why I'm sound like this, I'm not doing too good right now. Last night I was starting to get sick, and I'm getting the worst of it now. So if they did a weekly test today, the next big question is, when do they plan on doing the monthly test? So we'll see what happens.
Missoula, I have one fucking thing to say to you. You suck. Just for that. Fuckheads, send a monthly. Oh. Oh, that's the monthly.